folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Dropping back. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. 2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Picks up a short gain, but is scoring with the defense flying to the football. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Ray. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. The tight end has got it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Great connection there for 6 points. Now the important point after attempt. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Tough spot here. Second and long from the 16. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Handoff to the back. Running. It's another broken tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, and Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. What a catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see in kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw. The catch is made. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. And this one is caught. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for 6. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, off and running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Bringing it out, it's Butler. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. It's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The receiver grabs it, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, they're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 45. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Back to throw. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Ray. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble. And make first down yardage.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. fired into a tight window and picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air, it's Reed. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They get the 2nd half started with a running play. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Ray. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They look to throw it here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Nice grab. It's Simon. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hand.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. Longhorns will have to kick it away.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down. Looking to throw the football. Punt over the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made at the 37. First
Defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. He fires it down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. And that will give them the lead now.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Look out. Room to run here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The short completion to the tight end. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs, it's Simon. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. They trap him and sack him back at the 2.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Ray.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time, it's a great completion with an accurate throw.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some...
Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'd be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep.
They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He could go. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
First down, looking for more now. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were.
Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short drive. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Weaver. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. With the catch, it's Wilkins. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. 1st down and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a short return. That would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fires to the tight end.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Dropping back, it's Weaver. He's going to take off. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking for room, it's Ray. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Single back formation, and they give it to him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a good...
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the field, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Stands in and takes the hit. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Wide open downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Rush is on him. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Now the play fake. fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Hey, good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Going up top. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Eastern Michigan going fast. To throw, it's Weaver. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air, it's Weaver. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quick pass on the jet motion. Can't get him to the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. On the run, it's Ray. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yard.
Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick spin on the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. That's caught. It's Wilkins. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll let one fly from deep in his own territory. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner will be knocked down. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring zone.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. 3 yards, First down for the offense after that penalty. Run it with the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go, fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They pushed the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line needs to do a better job.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous.
Looking deep. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Running back searching for a hole. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give out of the gun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
And he had just enough to will that one home. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Looking for room at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Winston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
They'll go to the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had a...
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for space. It's Ray. Shows him the stiff arm. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Winning those individual 6-second battles.